Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Signature Movement. It's your girl, Tanya D. Floyd. I have just returned from the middle school. It's not what you think. It wasn't an incident about fighting or bullying or any of the above things that we've been talking about with this middle school, but um, I found myself acting like my daughter just now. Yeah. It came so fast. Like, I don't know. I've been working on kind of like a zen moment all day. I ain't turned the TV on. Ain't no sound in my room at all. I was just scrolling through inspirational videos and things and listening to some calming sounds and reading my scripture and meditating on the message, which had to do, I don't even remember now. Wait a minute, what I had to do with today? It started off talking about if you're having a struggle or you're having a hard time with it, and keeping the faith and that kind of thing. It was something like that. I'm gonna have to go back and read it again clearly because the message is gone. But yeah, I just left the school because my son, okay, the watch sent me an SOS. Sometimes it's an accident when he sent it, but this time he followed it up with a phone call. But I was talking to somebody else, so I sent him a text back and said, "Hey, what's up?" And I was talking to the lady, and I couldn't really, you know. Anyway, he sent me a message and said my chest hurt really bad. I said, "Go to the nurse. She has your inhaler." And he says, "She said it's closed for the day." I said, "Who?" He said, "The nurse." I said, "You telling me the nurse's office is closed for the day and you can't get your inhaler?" He said, "Yeah." So I get to school on the phone and I said, "My name is Tanya Floyd. I'm calling on my son, blah, 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 blah." And he says his chest hurts really bad, but the nurse is gone for the day or something. She said, "Yep, it's closed. She ain't here." "Yeah, it's closed. She ain't here today." Now, it sound like she chewing gum or something, smacking something in my ear. I think that's what flipped the switch. And I said, "What you mean she ain't here?" She was like, "Yeah, it's locked down." I said, "Well, ain't no grown up in there that can help him get this inhaler. This is a life saving device. It's the nurse's office." And she goes, "No, we usually tell them to call a parent or have somebody pick them up." I said, "You know how long it's going to take me to get there? Inhaler is a rescue device. He needs it now." And she goes, "Well, call 911. "I hate this fucking school," is what I heard myself say as I hung up on her and got the couple of pieces of clothes that I could put on, which was a bra and a hoodie. So I gets out the door, driving down the street. It's raining. I think that my dog is getting rained on right now, but I gotta take a minute to process all these things that's going on. So when I get to the school, I know I'm jumping around in the story, but when I get to the school, I walk in the door with the inhaler in my hand. I forgot my mask. I'm on autopilot, right? So I get in the school. I say, "Look, I need you to get my son down here." He said it's an emergency. So, no. Matter of fact, I didn't even say all those words. I remember clearly saying, she said, "May I help you?" And I said, "Yeah, I need you to get so and so down here so I can save his fucking life." And I showed her the inhaler. And I said, "You know what? I'm sorry. That wasn't necessarily for you. But could you get my son down here, please?" So she called him down. But her face was like, "Oh." And that's what brought me back a little bit. Because what did you just do, Floyd? What? That's what really made me go, hold it. What did I just do? So the boy comes walking slowly down the hall with a buddy. And I say, "Did you just take these two puffs?" And he said, "Yeah, I took them just now. You didn't see me?" "No, I missed the whole thing." "Nope, didn't see the whole thing. But I need to watch you breathe so I can make sure this is working." And he goes, "I'm good." So he puts the inhaler in his pocket. And then it was over. I said, "Don't touch it again until 3:30. Only if you need it. But don't lose that. That's the only one we got left." And he goes, "Okay." I'm leaving? You ain't got no book bag. I'm like, what are you doing? He was like, oh, I thought I was staying. We'll stay then. But don't call me no more for nothing crazy, because this don't make no sense. It ain't his fault. He gonna call me when he need to call me, and I don't even know why I said that, but autopilot. And then, yeah. Next thing I know, I'm back in the car driving down the street. And I'm thinking about, I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I'm thinking about every time one of my kids calls me with a quote unquote emergency or something that needs to be done right away or something that needs to be dealt with right away, they expect that I'm going to be able to pivot and do the thing that needs to be done to help them do whatever they got to do, right? Whether it's come bail me out, come save me from myself, come talk to me, tell me, give me, whatever they need. I'm supposed to just be able to pivot and make it so. But I'm thinking about the few times I've called the two older children this week and said, or even when I called that youngest little dude. Shoot, get it together. When I call that youngest one and say, can you bring me a Pepsi or make me some tea or something, they all got this huffy thing they want to do and say, oh my God. Like, why are you bothering me right now? It's the worst time and I don't want to. And they give me all that energy. But every single time you need something, you feel like I'm the worst mother in the world if I can't do it. I don't like it at all. I'm about to start giving less of myself. Not particularly in this kind of event. This is a whole separate thing, but it just got me to thinking on some other things. I hate that I had to walk out the house without earrings on. I know it's not a big deal, but I hate not wearing earrings. It bothers me greatly. Because, see, I got this whole circle face thing going on, and they provide a little bit of length that takes, kind of slims my face down when I got them on. And especially when I got this cap on, it adds a little bit of height, and it takes away from the whole, round face. So I got a whole thing worked out where I can not feel, like a round head. But that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm just saying, I'm just going through some stuff. But, yeah. Had to run out the house. I told the boy, I was like, look at me. He said, I see you. I said, you know what I was doing? He said, yeah, you was in the house. I said, but I was in the house not ready to be doing this. So, yeah, just so you know. The sacrifices I make kind of thing, And then, something else I was thinking about just happened. I don't know. Oh, I was in the house because I was doing some stuff before I took the shower and got ready to go outside. So I kind of got tied up in some work stuff. And I should have just taken the shower and gotten dressed and everything before I started the work stuff. But when the first thing come, it just pulled me in that direction and I can't stop till I'm done. So anyway, I was waiting for the man to come look at my new sofa because a part of the wood frame on the back feel like it's cracked. I'm like, no, we got to talk about this now. It's only been 3 weeks. So I don't even want to have to go through the warranty. I called the store. They sending somebody today. He's supposed to be here this afternoon. I can't miss that. So I was like, I got to go to the school. What? Then I got my contractor who's going to the site to move these cabinets over. And he's not going to charge me $100, even though he said this morning he was going to have to charge me because he got to send 2 people out there to do that kind of thing. And he wasn't planning on doing that. Well, the cabinet's cracked, sir. You going to do something. Okay. To be fair, the cabinet is not cracked. But when you mount cabinets on the wall, there's an additional piece of wood in the back that you put the screws through to hold the cabinet onto the wall, right? But the fools who put the cabinets in yesterday put the screw in without pre-drilling, so the wood split. So if the wood split, the thing is compromised. Ain't nobody putting a whole bunch of stuff in no cabinet where the screw is going to just go through the roof and the whole thing's coming down to the floor. So fix it. I sent him pictures of it. He was like, well, how you know? Don't ask me how I know, sir. I just sent you the pictures. Just look at the pictures. I don't have the pictures. I'm pretty sure you will in 5 seconds, but figure it out, because ain't nobody using cabinets like that. I gotta call you back. You sure do. So I gotta wait for him to get his mind right so he can come or send 2 people to go move the cabinets over, because we can't put a screw back in that part of the wood where it's split. We gotta put 2 on the other sides, or we just gotta reinforce it. But we gotta do something, and it ain't gonna cost me a penny, because I didn't break it. So that's, that's where I'm at right now. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna go back and read that whole thing about the going through the struggle and meditating into this and that and the other. And, I was writing a letter to the principal. I'm talking an email to the principal at the time, too. And I had started it off with something about the most unprofessional person in the world answering the phone, smacking in my ear, telling me I need to call 911 or pick him up. When how in the hell you operating a school with no nurse in it, and people got emergency documents? You tell the kids they not supposed to handle the medicine or administer it, but if the nurse ain't there, you didn't send out nothing like daycare would to say, hey, we don't have any health whatever on site, so just be mindful of that. You might want to think about that. They would do that. But these people, the middle schools, they don't care about nobody in middle school, okay? I have learned that in all of the administrative offices I have been to I've been in some administrative offices. Let me tell you, them 2 kids got suspended more than any kids I've ever known in my life. I'm sorry, let's add all of them. All 3 of my kids been suspended way more times than anybody I know. Each one, like 5 times a piece. Because they just will not do right. They ain't following all your rules. And if they think you stupid, they gonna be like, I ain't listening to that. But they gonna be quiet and calm and, just disregard you. They not gonna just disrespect you and blah, blah, blah. They gonna act like you don't even exist. I ain't proud of that. It's part of me. I know. I would do the same thing. If I think you stupid, I'm just not listening to you at all. Period. I ain't gotta tell you that, but I ain't listening. So anyway, I get it. Okay? It's one of my struggles. I get it. But the thing is, every office I ever been in, they had somebody to greet you who was pleasant, even if she was having a bad day. They had somebody who greet you in the main office, somebody will greet you in the guidance office. This high school, they all went to the same schools. Elementary school, some 2 nice people in the office at all times. How can I help you? These bros is hood, okay? The 2 bros in that office is straight ghetto. I'm tired of these chicks. I swear, I told you what happened when I walked in there the other day. I'm not over what they told the little girl. Oh, we can't help you. You're supposed to help that little girl find her stuff, or find somebody who can help her find her stuff, or at least make her feel better about losing all her worldly possessions at school. You don't know her struggle at home. All the middle school kids got struggles at home because they got internal struggles. They 12, 13, 14 years old. You know they crazy. They need help. They need some tender loving care. That's why middle school is shit now, because the people that work with middle schoolers are mad at the middle schoolers because how they act. But the middle schoolers act like they act because they all confused. And they stuck in that whole hormonal thing. They don't know what to do with them. This is all new, like menopause. Middle school menopause, all the same. We changing. We don't like it. We don't understand it. Our body's going through stuff. Shoot, look at this. My face all fat. My neck trying to look swole every time I turn around. I don't feel like this 51 crap. Give me my 27-year-old body back. I want that. I ain't coming to my real grown woman till I was like 25. So yeah, put me over there around 27 after the baby came and I got it all back together. That you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. But anyway, I digress. The point is, these bros at this middle school, like, what you there for? I was talking to my son as I was driving down the street, just letting him know in case of emergency, he need to be on alert in case the boy needs somebody to pick him up or something. I'm just saying, I don't know. But just so you know, I'm going into school and I'm choosing violence. So he was like, well, um, they want you to hit them. They just sitting there being stupid, asking you to hit them. I'm like, shut up. So he made me laugh. It helped a little teeny bit. But then he was like, she only had to answer the phone. I'm like, why is she in here answering the phone, telling me stupid stuff? He was like, all she do is answer the phone. She ain't got no other purpose. Like, get her out of there. I want some more of those people that go, hi, how can I help you today? But mostly, I would like the ones that I met 1 or 2 times in the past, and they be like, hi, Miss Floyd, how you doing today? Give me some of that. I really appreciate that. I treat them real good when they see me because I appreciate the respect. Even if it comes from a place of, I don't know, how this lady gonna act or what she gonna write about me. I don't care, just they're always so nice. Not these, bro. It's sweater beans. Can't. And then I called yesterday for something at the end of the day. Oh, because the boy needed a ride. He was meeting one of the 3 of us was supposed to meet him yesterday at the bus stop. But nobody answered the phone. So you slacking on your day job, the only job you got. You can't even be there to answer the phone. I can't. I've gone on way too long about this, but this is like therapy. I'm working through some stuff. Look, I got some stuff on me, okay? It's a compilation of things. It's a what do you call it? A cumulative thing. It's this and this and this and this and this. They add. Yes, it's a cumulative effect. But I'm gonna get my life together. I don't know if I'm gonna calm down or not, because the man in the cabinets, what time is it? He ain't coming back yet. He's on my last nerve. And then my customer, worst customer I ever had. My mother, worst customer in my life. Always. So I gotta deal with that. But yeah, it's Friday. Got some people coming over to play Big Wiz tomorrow. I gotta cook something. But first I gotta buy something. So I need to get myself together and get in the kitchen. Bullshit, I order. No, I'm not gonna order stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and cook it. All right, have a good day.